Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm making this video from Canada. I've landed yesterday, and this scene is from Toronto downtown near Dundas Square. And I would be sharing my journey from Islamabad to Toronto. So make sure you watch this video till the end. It is from the Islamabad airport, and you'll be able to see a big chunk of people waiting in lines, and these are all boarding in the flights for Toronto. Okay, and there are no other passengers, only the people who are flying to Toronto. So be prepared to wait for for this rush. All right, and this glimpse is of my hand carry. You see, I have my laptop bag here, I have my hand carry suitcase here, and then I have the heaviest jacket that I couldn't afford to pack in my baggage. Okay, so these three things combined, and this is how you can wrap it up so that it is easier for you to travel around. Then it is a long flight, 13 hours and some minutes, and yeah, you get 2 meals, you get a refreshment. So 2 meals and 1 refreshment, plus the amount of juices that you want to drink. It is up to you. So this is Pakistan International Airlines. The ticket price is 231,000 Pakistani rupees, and the flight departed at 2 p.m. and it landed at 6 p.m. Toronto time. Okay, so because there is a time zone difference of 10 hours. So these are the scenes from the immigration kiosks. So basically, when you get out of your flight, you have these immigration kiosks. So these ones were filled. So I went downstairs, and there were more lines, there were more kiosks. So I found an empty spot, and I just entered my details like this one. And basically, you have to scan your passport over there. Once you scan your passport over there, you'll get the information, most of the information right over there. So I didn't click on unaccompanied goods. I just said no to the unaccompanied goods, because my kids, they are flying in after 3-4 months. So I plan to have goods to carry list with them. Okay, so after getting this receipt from the kiosk, I just went to the immigration counter, and they asked me to move to a separate room where first landing immigrants were invited for an interview, you can say. So when I got in there, I had to wait in line for maybe 2-3 minutes, and then the border patrol officer, the border officer, he called me for an interview. It was basically the where you're going to stay, what's going to be your address. So he asked me to sign a couple of places. Then he asked me to wait so that he can process my information. And after that, when I came back, he gave me a copy of my COPR, confirmation of PR letter. And then I was on my way out. And this is the luggage area. So obviously, you need to figure out where your luggage is. And a pro tip is that, okay, this is a desi tip. So get a piece of cloth, maybe blue color, pink color, red color, whatever, and tie a knot on your suitcases. Okay, so that when all of these black suitcases, like most of the suitcases are black, so when your suitcases are coming, you could recognize them from far away if you have maybe a tape or tie a knot with a cloth, with a piece of cloth. Okay, so after you get that baggage, you would maybe struggle to find a trolley, because I couldn't find a trolley. So I had to drag my bags out, but keep in mind that the exit gate is just outside. So when you exit, whoever has come to pick you up, you just tell them the pillar number. There are pillar numbers where you would be standing. In this video I'll show you. So I was standing next to the pillar number 40, and I called my friend and I told him that this is where I'm standing. So he came right to that pillar, and this is the Pearson Airport, and I'm standing outside the airport, and my friend is coming to pick me up from there. Yeah. So when he comes, then I'll get in the car and I'll leave. Okay, that's my baggage over there. All right. So see you guys later. Okay guys, so ये मेरा दोस्त आ गया है और I'm gonna sit in the car now, okay, and we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave now. Another tip is that as soon as you are exiting your aeroplane, you would get free Wi-Fi from Toronto Pearson Airport Wi-Fi. So use that and inform your friends and family that you have arrived, you have landed successfully. So yeah, these are just a few tips that I could give you, because rest of the way it was quite smooth. Nobody opened my baggage, nobody asked for how much cash I was carrying. Although there was an interview in Pakistan on the FIA immigration counter, so they asked me many questions, that where are you going, how are you going, why are you going, how did you pay for it, what did you do in Pakistan, how do you have this money. So they asked me random questions and I kept on answering them. So they wanted to know how can I get permanent residency from Canada without hiring any consultant or without going through any different means. So I told them that it is the express entry program. So they kept asking me questions about the express entry programs, what is the process. So they basically wanted to know whether I'm a genuine PR holder or not, whether I know my stuff or not. So after those questions, they asked me to move ahead and get along with others. So this was it. I wasn't asked how much cash I was carrying, but currently from Pakistan, the limit is 5,000 Canadian dollars or US dollars, whatever. 5,000 is the current limit. And if you have kids, then 2,500 each for your kids is the amount that you can legally carry. So this is the current requirement from November 8th. This has been announced by State Bank of Pakistan. So after I landed, my friend picked me up and we made a stopover at Walmart, because, well, to get some bare necessities, right? So bread and the usual stuff, jam, chocolate spread, orange juice, apple juice, right? So these kind of stuff.
असल में ये ध्यान रखें, ये देखो 1.5 लीटर लगा हुआ 4.4 से, 2.63 जो है वो लगा हुआ 4.97, 50 सेंट्स का फर्क। तो ये सही है।
ग्रेट।
मैंने वो रखा है, अब मैं उसको वापस रखूँगा इसको।
ओह ग्रेट यार। Then there is self-checkout at Walmart, and we scanned everything, and yeah, and we checked out. Oh, oi. Tomorrow is a big day, and I have to open a bank account. I have to get a Canadian SIM, Canadian number, right? And I have to get a Presto card. So these three things are on my mind. Then I'll also look around for a parka and winter boots, right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. With these words, this is Alif Zakhar, and I'm hoping great things are coming your way.